everybody doing? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to my channel if you are new here. How y'all been doing this week? I know I'm a day late. I said I was going to do a face-to-face with you guys every Tuesday. And I'm a day late. But you guys, the last 3 days have not been easy for me, okay? And even right now, I'm feeling a little woozy. But the last 3 days, I suffered with a migraine, and it wasn't one of those headaches that I could kind of just shake off. I had to take to my bed and take medication and just let my body do what it needed to do. So I'm sorry I wasn't here on Tuesday for you guys, but I hope everybody had a wonderful Valentine's Day or Galentine's Day with your girlfriends, whichever one. And today's video, I just wanted to chit chat with you a little bit, and I went to Michael's today since I felt a little bit better, and I wanted to share with you what I picked up at Michael's and what I picked up I went to Hobby Lobby too, so I wanted to share with you what I picked up at both places, and then I wanted to have a little heart-to-heart talk with you. But first, let's talk about what I bought today. So I went to Michael's, and lately, I have been really hard on myself about my projects. I haven't been really excited about how they're looking or how they're turning out. And I said, well, maybe I just need some new materials. So today, Hobby Lobby was first. I'm going to do that ribbon wreath for you guys. And at first, I was going to do material. I was going to go and just buy some really pretty material and do a material wreath, which I may do that later on, but I didn't have my mom with me, so I wasn't sure how much material I needed, and she knows the measurements and all that kind of stuff. So I said, you know what, I'm just going to do a ribbon wreath and show them how to do the ribbon wreath first because it's a little easier. So these are the ribbons that I bought for the ribbon wreath, and I thought it was so delicate, dainty, and pretty. It's bows, and it's sort of a blush bow with a polka dot, and I bought 2 of them so that I would have enough. And then to go with these 2, I got another blush ribbon that's a floral print, and I thought that was really, really pretty. And then I just got a plain blush ribbon with like some ridges in it. And I thought that I'm sorry, I can't even talk to you. I thought the 3 of them would look really pretty together. So these are the ribbons that I'm going to use for the ribbon wreath when I get ready to do that tutorial for you. Hopefully you guys can hear me. One of the things that I am waiting to get here, remember I told you I had ordered some equipment for my YouTube channel. Well, I am waiting for a microphone to get here so that you guys can hear me a little bit more, because a couple of you had said that the sound was kind of off. So I'm waiting on a microphone to get here. Hopefully you guys can hear me and hear what I'm saying. Just my head hurts a little bit, so I tend not to talk as loud when my head hurts. Anyway, but the ribbons are what I got from Hobby Lobby. And then I got this stuff from Michael's. Now, my Michael's has been out of 110-pound cardstock for a while now. I went back in there today because for Valentine's Day, my mom gave me a gift card for Valentine's Day to Michael's. And I said, well, I'm going to go buy myself some new supplies. Well, I needed white cardstock that was 110 pounds. And they have been out of that for weeks now. And I think I remember I told you I went a couple of weeks ago and I had did an online order. And I went to go pick it up and they gave me 65-pound cardstock. Well, today I said, let me go in and see for myself what's going on. So I got in there today, still no white cardstock that was 110 pounds. But they did have blush. So I went ahead and picked up the blush paper. And it's sort of 3 different blushes. It's sort of like a really light blush in the middle, then a darker blush, and then sort of a beigey blush. So I said, these are pretty colors, you know. Maybe y'all can see that. I said, these are really pretty colors, and I can use it. And it's 110 pounds like I needed it to be. So I just went ahead and got the blush. Hopefully the white will come in sooner or later. That's mainly what I craft with. But we can't buy what the stores don't have. So, also, I've never really crafted before with chipboard. I know a lot of crafters use chipboard. So I bought myself 3 pieces of chipboard today. Well, actually I bought 4 pieces. Was it 3, 4? I bought 4 pieces of chipboard. These were 99 cents at Michael's, and you can cut these into the size that you need them in, or you can just leave them like this and do projects with this size. But they are, you can't cut them to the size that you need them. I think all you need to use is an X-Acto knife to cut these. And then I wanted some really cute frilly stuff, so Michael's had these ribbons on sale where you got like a whole little bunch of them for, it's 50 pieces for $6.99. And I thought these were so cute because they're all different types of ribbon. Like some of them are velvet pieces, and then some are like lace pieces. And I thought this would really be cute to do little different projects with. If I made like a paper purse or something, and I wanted to make like you know, one of the cute little dangly I don't even know what you call it, but like one of the little like a cute little dangly charm hanging off the purse, I could use some of this ribbon. So I got the pink because y'all know I love pink, and then I also got the black and white because I thought, ooh, this one is really pretty, and I probably could do a really neat project with this. And this is also 50 pieces. Now, for some reason, the pink was on sale for $6.99, but the black was not. The black was $9.99, and I'm thinking maybe it's because it's chunkier pieces. I don't know. But that's what I got today at Michael's and Hobby Lobby. So hopefully I can share with you some new projects that I'm going to be doing. And yeah, so that's what I got today. But anyway, so that's the crafting haul. And now we can get to a subject that's a little more serious. I think I told you guys I wanted to do chit chat night. We didn't have girls night. We talked about different things, but this was something that I wanted to address because I thought it was just super important. We're almost to March now, you guys. This is February of 2023, and you know what I'm noticing is, and keep in mind, my head really is trying to hurt me, so I'm really trying to get through this video with you guys. What I'm noticing is that the older I get, I tend to think more. You know, I tend to, like in the morning times when I'm by myself, before I ever pick up my phone, and you know, you just wake up and you're kind of just laying in the bed. Sometimes that's my time to think. But the last couple of days for me, since I have not felt well and my head has been hurting and stuff, between taking medication and just kind of trying to rest in the bed, I had a lot of time to think when I could, when I wasn't when the pain wasn't so bad. And what I was thinking about was, life is so short, and when you don't feel well and you're sick, all kinds of things run through your mind, you know. Especially when it's things like migraines, because that affects your head. If you are somebody who's experiencing chest pains a lot, you think about your heart. You know, you think about things like that when you don't feel well. And what I thought about for the last couple of days in the bed was, you just never know what life is going to bring you. You never know when your time is done. You just never know what the next day is going to bring, if the next day comes for you at all. And you know, we all have issues. We all have problems because we're human. So we're not going to be without something, you know. You can be the richest person in the world and you're still going to have something that you need to solve between Monday and Sunday, because that's just a part of being human. So with that said, I was thinking about friends and family and even my subscribers, you know, people that have decided to subscribe to my channel and reach out and support me. And it's absolutely amazing. And I'm so grateful for that. Because what that tells me is there are people out here in this world that don't even have to be related to you that will support you in what you're trying to do. They will support the empire that you're trying to build. And they don't even have to know you, right? So what crossed my mind a couple of days ago was I don't want to be at odds with anybody. I don't want to be in a position where somebody is angry at me and they can't get over it, or vice versa. Now, you can't help how other people are going to feel about things. And if you are in the position of where you're not getting along with friends, or you're not getting along with certain family members, or what have you, and you've tried to get past it, you've tried to talk to the person or whatever, and you can't seem to get through them, then it's time to move on. Yeah, and I agree with that. But I would like to be in a position where if I said or did something that offended somebody that I loved, I would think that they would be able to tell me, you know what, I didn't like what you said, it hurt my feelings, and let's talk about it, let's fix it, because I love you and I want to fix it. That's the position that I always want to be in with people, whether that be friends or family. Now, there are going to be people that either are in your life or have been in your life that you may not be able to do that with. There may be some things in life that are just unforgivable. And you're just like, I'm done. I can't deal with this person, and my life is healthier without this person. I get that. I completely understand that. But if you're dealing with friends and family, or friends or family, and you feel like you guys have gotten into an argument, some things were said maybe that shouldn't have been said, because let's face it, we're all human and we've all said things we should not have said, right? There's not a human walking this planet that hasn't happened to. So if you're quote unquote not getting along with somebody because things were said and you guys have kind of just pushed it under the carpet and you haven't tried to talk about it, try to talk about it. Try to talk about it. And ask yourself, is the argument that we had worth us giving up our entire relationship? Is the disagreement that we had worth us giving up our entire friendship? And I mean, I'm talking about people that have been in your life your whole life, or a large majority of your life. You know, I'm not talking about the person that you met 2 weeks ago. I'm talking about somebody that you've known for years or has been in your life for years. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, when it comes to family, we have the families that God gave us. So we either get along with them, you know, we try to get along, we try to work things out, and it's you're never going to be able to try by yourself. So if you are at odds with a person and you think it's just not fixable at all, and they have just wronged you in the worst way, and it is just unforgivable what they did for you, like I said, I get that, because there are some things in this world that for us as humans, we may feel like we can't forgive. It might have hurt us that bad, you know. But keep in mind that everybody that you forgive does not necessarily have to come back into your life. You can forgive a person and keep it moving. But forgive them for your sake. You know, forgive them so that you can move on. But when it's fixable, you guys, fix it. And by fixable, I mean you had a petty argument. You know, you had a petty argument. You said some things you shouldn't have said. You might have did some name calling. That kind of stuff is forgivable, because we're human at the end of the day. There is, you know, I say it all the time, there are people that walk this earth that think that they are perfect. They think they're perfect. They think that nothing that they do is wrong, nothing that they say is wrong, and they are perfect human beings. where they get that, I don't know. But that's a whole other subject. I just would say, work on keeping your family unit together. Work on keeping your close friends that are really close and mean something to you close. And any relationship is going to be like a flower. It needs food, it needs water, it needs sun. Without those three things, it's going to die. Whether that be a relationship with a friend, a family member, or boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. If a relationship does not get fed, it will die. And unfortunately, one person cannot be the one to fix it. I mean, usually when people get in an argument, it's between two people, if not three. So you can't fix the situation by yourself. So that was just something that I was thinking about, over this past couple of days when I did not feel well. And I thought, whenever I leave this earth, I don't ever want to leave this earth with anybody on this earth that's known me to say, well, she was just a mean, unforgiving person. That's not me. Never has been me. And as a matter of fact, I'm somebody who does not hold grudges. You can say things about me that hurt my feelings. And if you're somebody who means something to me, I'll tell you, you hurt my feelings. And let's talk about it so we can get past it. If you're somebody that I don't care about, then I'm not going to let it hurt my feelings but so much, and I'm going to keep it pushing. But hey, I don't hold grudges. I've gotten into many arguments with people that I really, really love, and thank God we've all bounced back. Well, a few of us have bounced back. And what's funny about that is a perfect example of that is I have a uncle, my favorite uncle, really my only uncle right now. But anyway, he's always been my favorite uncle, and he's so funny. Me and him would get into an argument, and we would go tit for tat with each other. But you best to believe the day did not end before we said, "I'm sorry. I love you. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said what I said. I was in my emotions. I was in my feelings. I was wrong, and I'm sorry." So I feel like, it takes big people to be able to do that. And you don't find them every day. You don't find them with friends. You don't find them with family. You just don't find them. Some people find it very hard to apologize for things that they have done. Some people find it very hard to apologize for things that they have said. So with that said, never think that you're too good to apologize. It might not be easy to always apologize, but never think you're too good to apologize. And always be able to admit your wrongs. If you know you've wronged somebody, and you've said some things that you shouldn't have said that were hurtful, and this is somebody that you claim to love, apologize. Be big enough to apologize and say, "I was wrong, I shouldn't have said it, and let's fix it." That's it. With people that I love, I believe in fixing things. I believe in, let's not let this go 10 years and we don't speak. And I'll be honest with you, the longer you go without speaking to somebody, there's probably 100% chance you won't speak to them again. So it's best to nip things in the bud right then and there when it happens. And I'll be the first one to say that is very hard. That is a very hard thing to do. I can recall one time when I was dating Mike, and he would say things. This is early on when we were dating, and he would say things to me, and I would hold it in. And I was really young then, I was in my 20s, so I was really young, and I would hold it in even if it bothered me, and I would never say anything. And then by the time we did get around to discussing what upset me, I blew up. because by that time I had been holding 1,000,001 things in. So and see, I did that in my 20s. I don't do that now. Now, if you say something to me, I'm gonna let you know right up for, hey, let's fix it. But a lot of times when you're younger, you hold it in. Your feelings are hurt. And so you hold stuff in. But it's never good to hold your feelings in at any age, really, because once you let it out, you start letting stuff out from past. Y'all supposed to be talking about one argument. You letting stuff out from 50 arguments because you never got it off your chest. So yeah. So that's all I really wanted to say. Is if you have somebody that you really love, family, friends, and y'all have gotten into a little tiff or even a big tiff, if they haven't done something that's really, really damaging to you and your character, then try to fix it. Try to fix it, because there is nothing like family. There is nothing like having a good time with your family. There's nothing like having really, really real good friends and y'all having a good time together. I mean, you can think back to when you had awesome times with these people. These are people that you want to be in your life. You know what I mean? These are not people that you want anything to ever happen to because you love these people. So that's my little advice for the day. I was thinking about this in the bed the other day, and I thought, there's been a lot of people that have been in my life that I've really loved and I've really cared for, and I've had to let them go for whatever reason. And if I had to let them go, then I had to get past the fact that we weren't going to be anything to each other anymore, So, but it doesn't mean that I didn't love that person or I didn't want things to work out. It's just that sometimes people go their separate ways. That does happen. People grow in different ways. That happens too. So, but I don't regret anybody that's been in my life. Everything was a learning experience. But now that I'm in my 50s and I'm all the way grown, the people that I have in my life that I really love and care for, I want to stay in my life. So this little bit of people, I want to hold on to. You know what I mean? And I don't ever want it to be a time where the people that I do have left are just gone because we all got angry at each other and blew up and said, I just don't want to be around you anymore. I mean, you got to really do something for me to feel that way. And I have had to cut people off because I have felt that way in the past. But I just feel like when you get older, you get wiser, and things your whole outlook should be different. It just should be. Your outlook about things just should be different in life. And with all that we've had going on in the last couple of years, I feel like everybody should just be in a different place, in a better place, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. We should all just be trying to get in a better place. And sometimes getting in a better place does mean cutting off people that are not trying to get in a better place with you. It does mean that. But then if you have somebody who is willing to try to get in a better place, then work with that person. Especially if it's somebody that you really love and care for and you want to see them win, at the end of the day. And that's one thing I can say honestly about me. Everybody in my family, whether I get along with you or not, I want to see you win. You know what I mean? I want to see you do better. I want to see you achieve the things in this life that you want to achieve. And I want you to get all of your blessings. I really do. Because I'm never going to begrudge a person from getting the things that they want. To accomplish the goals and stuff that they're trying to accomplish. I want to see people win. I really do. That's just who I am. I'm not always going to get that back. And I get that. That's just a part of life. You don't always get back what you put out. But I still want to see everybody win. I want to see everybody in a good place. And I want to see people get the things in this world that they really want. And I want to see them achieve the goals that they want to achieve. So that's that's all I wanted to say. I always want to try to bring something positive to these videos. There are a lot of people out here struggling with different things, and sometimes, you know, it's therapeutic to just talk about different things that are bothering you. And also, it's good to hear that you're, you know, when you hear other people talk about stuff, then it makes you feel like, okay, at least I'm not the only person going through this, you know, because a lot of times we go through things in life and we think, my God, am I the only person that's experiencing this particular issue right now? And the truth is no. There's millions of us out here that are experiencing the same things. So it's nice to talk about it and, you know, hear other people's perspective on things and let you know that you're not the only one that's dealing with something. You're not. And I love you. So that's what I wanted to touch on. Yeah, that was important for me. You know, I constantly think about my health, you know, and I want to stay healthy for my family and my friends that I love. And I'm not gonna lie, it's a struggle for me sometimes, just because most days I just don't feel well. It's a real struggle. But at the end of the day, it's all in God's hands, you know. And I just want to do right by God, and I want to do right by my friends and family and myself. I want things to just be right, you know. And I feel like when things are in your hands and you have the power to make something right that you definitely participated in it being wrong, then I feel like you should go ahead and fix it today, because tomorrow's not promised to be a good fix. Yeah, so that was something really, really important for me to talk about. And one reason why I talked about it is because I'm the type of person who, if I feel like I've said or done something to you, or we've gotten into an argument about something, you know, which this has happened with friends and family, but as far as friends go, you know, I've had friends that I've reached out to them to tell them, hey, let's talk about it, I'm sorry, whatever, and they blocked my telephone number. And I'm like, okay. So once I find out you blocked me, then there's no reason for me to ever reach out to you again. But at least I can go to bed at night and go to sleep at night and with a conscience of saying, you know what, I definitely tried to reach out and right my wrong, but they're so wound up, so tight, and they're so deep in I'm going to stay in my own little bubble, and I'm not going to let you or anybody else in that I don't feel is having the same feelings that I'm having. They're wound up in their own little bubble so tight that it is what it is, you know. That's when I let it go. So, you know, that's just life, I guess, and, you know, that's just, we just have to deal with it the way we see fit to deal with things. And so if you see fit to block somebody, then you really are done, is the way I see it, you know. So, you know, it's kind of like I block telemarketers. Every time they call my phone with a 1-800 number, I block the number, and then they just call me from another one. But I block it, because I'm like, why are you calling me? But, so that was just something that I wanted to talk about, because I had, you know, a lot of times when you're sick, you have time to really think about things. And I feel like these things are important, and it can't just be important to me. There has to be other people out here that feel like these things are important. So, anyway, you guys, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let me go, because I need to get some medication in me, and I probably need to try to eat a little something and then lay down. Like I said, I just have not been feeling well at all. But I am excited about the things that I bought from the craft stores today. Really excited about the ribbons. I can't wait to see what I want to do with these. And I can't wait to share it with you. Sometime this week, I will go ahead and bring the tutorial to you, the ribbon tutorial, the wreath tutorial, and I'll work with these ribbons and I'll do the whole tutorial for you. And somebody else told me they would like to see a tutorial on this little paper purse that I did the other day. This was just a little something I made in case you guys were having, like you have kids and you were having Valentine's parties at school and you wanted to fill it up with some little candy or something and give to the kids. Just a little something. I will do a tutorial on that if you want me to. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to end this video here. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for the subscribers who are just subscribing to my channel. I appreciate you. Thank you for the support. And for all of my lovely, wonderful members of the Pink Squad who have already subscribed and been over here with me, thank you. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you. I really do. Thank you for all the lovely comments. I try my best to answer everybody's comments and say something back because I think that's very, very important. And I hope to always be able to do that. I don't care if I have 1 million subscribers. I hope I will always be able to answer questions and send messages back, because the messages have been nothing but positive and wonderful. And it's nothing like waking up and reading a message that said, "Ooh, I loved your craft," or "Ooh, your video was awesome." Thank you. I appreciate that. That just always puts a smile on my face no matter how I'm physically feeling from pain. So anyway, you guys know what to do, because I tell you in every single video, take your vitamins, eat your vegetables, and drink your water, because health is one of the most important things in the world right now. We have to stay healthy for everybody. Friends, family, loved ones, pets, neighbors, everybody. Okay? All right, you guys. I will see y'all in the next video. Love you.